welcome back to the Life and Listings podcast. Today, you have me, Jennifer Stat Solo. Those of you that haven't met me yet, I am the owner and founder of Stat Solutions. I have been in the real estate industry going on 16 years now, believe it or not. Stat Solutions runs the operations and marketing of real estate businesses nationwide. Today, we are going to talk about your CRM. So what is a CRM? Those of you that are listening that don't know what that is, stay tuned because it's super important. So a CRM is a customer relationship management system or your database. Many of you might use various CRMs like Follow Up Boss, KV Core, HubSpot, you name it, there's a million out there. Some of you may just have them on a spreadsheet somewhere. Some may utilize their phone. This is going to be where all of your contacts are housed. And today we're going to kind of talk about what's important when you're building your business about your CRM. And I'm going to give you some situations where you can kind of guide yourself to set yourself up for success. You don't have to do rework. Those of you that are watching on video, I do realize my office lights have decided to go insane today, and they're various strobe light type things. I don't know what's going on. I'll have to fix that. So some of our favorite CRMs are maybe HubSpot, Pipedrive, Follow Up Boss. But to me, the best CRM is the one you are going to use. I know we've all signed up for a CRM at some point. I know I have, and didn't use it on a high enough level. So I'm paying for something that I can't trust the data's in there, right? And that's where I'm going to tell you a few different tips today to set yourself up for success long term. Because more often than not, when clients come on the stats, we have to do some rework, right? We see situations where someone says, hey, I just want to send out a Christmas card. Sounds easy enough, right? But if their CRM is not up to date, that is a much harder project to do than you would think. So I'm going to give you a couple tips today to make sure that you're doing that on a regular basis. That way you can trust exactly what's going on in your CRM. Let's talk about notes and tags. Many of your CRMs are going to have this option. Almost all have a notes feature. Many have tags features. Sometimes they're custom fields. It depends on your CRM. But if we're talking tags, what is a tag? A tag can be something like buyer, something like seller, something that we can delineate this person in our contact system that's going to tell us what they are. Now, I'm going to tell you that most people have way too many custom fields and tags that they're utilizing in their system. So think about segmentation. Segmentation is something that we want to be able to put a chunk of people in. If a tag only is going to apply to one person, it's not a tag or a custom field. It's a note. If it's something that you want to segment, so it's all of your buyers, all of your sellers, all of your SOI, all of some other group of people that you want to be able to segment, everyone that's interested in a specific city. That is a tag or a custom field. More often than not, I go into databases and there are thousands of tags. No one knows what they are. One says SOI, one says fear of influence, one says, I don't even know. You need to make sure that you're very, very clear on what these are going to be before you add them, okay? That's going to be number one, note versus tag, so then you can segment going forward. Many of our clients, we create them an explainer sheet, as long as they don't have thousands of tags, that says, here's a list of all the tags and here's what they mean. That way, when I have my contacts in there, now I can bring on an agent. He has my same sheet. These are what the tags mean. If we want to add any, we can add it into that sheet, but don't go rogue. My favorite one, and it would be funny if she's going to listen to this one, but we're in her database doing some cleanup. I'm like, you've got a lot of tags. We're going to figure this out before you're growing your team, all of those things. One of her tags was bought a beer. Unless you are segmenting your database based on everyone you bought a beer, that is not a tag. That is a note. Maybe you just want to remember that you bought this guy a beer at XYZ bar. I don't know what that was for, but that is a note versus a tag. So the next thing is that we want to make sure that you're staying consistent. Okay, how many of you guys that are listening maybe don't use your follow-up boss on a high level? You maybe put it in your phone, but then it never goes over to the contact management system. So then when your transaction coordinator is trying to start a file, they can't find all the contact information because it's in your iPhone. If you are going to use a CRM, you need to jump full force in there. Everything needs to be in there. And how we're going to do that is by using it on a regular basis, and we're going to build it into your systems. So, okay, new lead comes in. I'm hoping that it's fully integrated and it's in your CRM. But once you go under contract and once you are selling, you've sold them a home, make it a part of your systems or your steps to update that person. Are there any tags that need to be added or removed, right? If they were interested in Colorado Springs, but now they own in Colorado Springs, do you need to remove that tag? If they were a buyer and now they're a homeowner, what stage in your CRM so you can segment them do they need to be in now? Okay. Then, do we need to update their address? This is a big one. This is a big one with any of our clients. It's so common that they get to Christmas time or they get to a client appreciation event or whatever that looks like, and they don't have an updated list of everybody's emails. They don't have an updated list of everybody's contact information or mailing addresses. These are easily done during the under contract process. You have all of this information. You have the retention, right, to get all of this information. So make that part of your process. If they are a buyer, once they buy the property, make sure that property address goes into your contact management system. If they are a seller, make sure that you are asking them for their new address if you're not selling their house for them. What is your new mailing address? And then make sure that your database is up to date. So if you want to know who did I sell properties to last year, you should be able to do that fairly easily as long as you're using your contact management system properly. So don't do rework. Do it right the first time. Take a couple of my quick steps. Learn from me. I mean, I had Follow Up Boss for a long time and never used it on a high enough level. Now I'm fully engaged in it. I'm making sure that everything's in there. But then it's, more often than I'm like, man, who was this person's name back in whatever, 10 years ago? If I was using that on a high enough level, it would all be in there. So if you haven't heard about this before, we are releasing monthly playbooks. And this month's playbook is our CRM playbook. If this is something that was one of your goals for this year or something that you need to get set up, these are totally free. I'm going to drop the link down below if you're watching on YouTube with my strobe lights. Down below, if you're listening on any of the podcast apps, I'll also be placing that down below. You can also sign up for our newsletter at statsolutions.com. We are going to be announcing any of our new playbooks as they are released. So thanks everyone for listening today. Hopefully this is super duper helpful, and I will see you again next week. Have a great day.